Okay. Hey, that was really fast. Hey, greetings, everybody. This is Ann C. coming at you. What are we at here? Tuesday, November 27th. Hey, I hope you guys all survived Black Friday through Cyber Monday. It's awesome to see really, really cool success stories. I just saw Charles Tillman over on the cash flow page talking about his $3,000 a month. And I don't know if any of you got wind of Martha's numbers. Kurt, 200,000 smackers.
Wow. Hey, Greg's here. Greg, could you let us know if audio and video is coming through okay?
Okay, so you got that refreshed on your end. Let me just make sure I didn't see.
Greg's another
So you're already seeing Greg.
Yeah, Greg's another one of my awesome 10-day accountability bootcamp graduates.
Yeah, go Greg.
Yeah, former military
muscles.
guy too, so I like Greg.
That's awesome. Hey, Kurt, so we had a little powwow this morning. We took care of some technical snafus that happened over Cyber Monday.
Yep.
So we have a lot of emails that have rolled in with questions that people had about the print-on-demand profit system, which is a brand new training that we rolled out first time ever on November 1st. And after that, we closed that down, and then we officially reopened during the Cyber Monday. And like we said earlier today, we just had some technical snafus, so we extended our POD Cyber Monday event. So, hey there, who else? Okay, we got Greg there. So what we're gonna do is we've got a list of questions that people have asked. But Kurt, I think before we go into that FAQ, let's talk about the boot camp for a moment, because you just kicked off another series, 10 days this is, and that was this afternoon at 4.
Yep.
So it's not too late for people to get into this 10-day accountability boot camp. They may have to hustle a little bit faster, kind of shine up the boots, show up in line.
Yep.
So why don't you talk about that?
Yep. Yeah, we do take the first day. By the time we hit the day 3, the doors are closed. So between the technical glitches and the boot camp getting launched, you need to jump in, and this would be a perfect time to do it, grabbing this special that we've extended because of all these reasons. Great group of people, really dedicated. In fact, I laugh. I don't know. It just strikes me as joyful. Christy is back for her 5th straight boot camp. Jean's back for her 2nd boot camp. I think there's someone back there for another boot. They just keep coming back, and I ask them, I said, why are you back? And they give me, you know what? This just keeps me on track. So it's fun. It's fun having the experienced ones also. That this is such a go-giving community. They want to help the others maximize their experience too, and that's what we're all about here. So.
It's Cindy who's going for a 5th. Cindy's the 5th one, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Cindy. Yep.
Cindy Marsh.
Yes.
Yeah, Cindy Marsh. No, I wanted to mention that with regard to Cindy because I interviewed her over the weekend. Now, Cindy, she's doing local retail arbitrage. Okay, we know most everyone's doing local retail arbitrage, which is awesome for cash flow. But Cindy got her POD store out there in record time. It was going to be the 1st or 2nd weekend of December. It's because of the boot camp that someone was kicking her in the butt. That's you, Kurt. And just made sure she got through. And so her husband's super proud and happy for her. So, hey, really, truly, with the print-on-demand profit system, we're going to answer a whole series of questions. But we did want to let you know that you need to secure your copy now, your training, get into that so that you can join the boot camp. It'll be day 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, if you join tonight, I will notice, and I will catch you up if we have to get on a phone call tomorrow morning sometime before the boot camp, one-on-one. I won't leave you behind. I'll drag you to the starting line, and I'll drag you across the finish line. So that's my commitment. Let's get this done. Let's get your last questions answered that rolled in today, and let's rock and roll.
Do you have your dog thing? You got a special offer to it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Graduates of the boot camp will now receive from me personalized dog tags. All right. So there you go.
There you go. All right. So we got a stack of questions that have rolled in. How does POD work? I think it's probably a good starter. And I think it's going to work best if we just get a schematic up, and I'll just quickly talk through it, folks. I want to be quick about this because we've got about 5 or 6 FAQ.
You find it, and I'll talk about it while you find it, and then you clean up my verbiage. POD is basically, guys, you pick your design. You pick what you want to put that design on. Lots of varieties in that. You pick a niche. You pick people that you want to market to. The cool thing about it is you don't have to buy any inventory. You get your Shopify site up there and going. People buy then that from you before you invest in any inventory, because you're interfacing with wholesale, quote unquote, companies that will then take that order, print it, ship it to your customer, and they pay you first, and then you then pay your supplier. It's a beautiful, beautiful model with no investment in inventory. Takes some work and it takes some creativity, but even if you don't have any creativity, we have people that you can get creatives from. So that's it in a nutshell.
Do you see my screen? Is it showing?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right. I think what's really important is just to talk about what is the traditional model. So here you have this screen. Typical retail model is you have to invest. You've got to put some money into some real products. So anytime you go to a physical store, this is the pain that they're going through, or I should say the risk. So here is an example, just what would be a little swath out of a t-shirt shop that you might walk into, for example, at the Mall of America. I can picture there's a bunch of t-shirt shops there. I'm from Minnesota. Anyways, they have to come up with these designs. They don't know which one's going to be a winner. And one will be a winner and there's going to be a loser, right? They don't know, but they're investing. They get different colors. So there you go, 10 designs, 5 different colors. Before you know it, you're at 50. You got to buy a quantity of 50. Well, now there's different sizes. Multiply that out. Now you're at 250 t-shirts. Then you got to buy them, and that price is going to vary based on how much volume you buy. So in this case, 6 units each at $8 a piece. Now you're at 1,500 times that $8. You're sitting at $12,000 in retail. So you might have heard us talking about Cody Neer. I hope that you were able to watch that interview, and I'm going to post that in the link below, actually, because he's spoken to this directly. This was earlier this month, actually, and he did this the hard way first, which was he was going to trade shows, and it's expensive to go. This is the Cody Neer interview from last night. Cody Neer interview. There we go. So you can watch that. Boom. Okay. All to say, this is what he did. And so I call it, you're schlepping around from one trade show to the next, hauling along your boxes, praying to high heaven you're going to be able to move product. And it's not fun at the end of that trade show event. You're boxing up way too much more inventory than you wanted to have to take back home. That was Cody's world. So he knew the pain and the angst and the worry about, can I sell these products? Okay, hopefully all you get it, all of you understand it. It is the advent of apps. You guys, apps, you have phone apps. It's apps that have changed the whole dynamic of this, utilizing a software service called Shopify. And then there's these apps that are like your little robots that do the back end work for you while you sleep. The apps are doing the work, and here's what it looks like. So here in this case, you come up with a design for the passion niche you're going to go after, whether that's someone in the RV space or dog space or turtle space, you name it. There's a million different niches, right? You come up with your design, and there's this image, and you stick this on a website known as a listing. So there's your listing. Here it is. Come buy my cool t-shirt with 2 turtles, right? That's your passion and your niche, right? The t-shirt doesn't exist. It's just an image. That's all it is at that point in time. Your customer sees that picture and they go, I like this. I can't believe it. My kids love turtles. Oh, I'm going to buy this for Christmas for them. So here is Mommy Susie Q is her name. She buys the cool t-shirt for her little daughter for her birthday. And when she spends that money, that goes automatically into your bank account. Now you haven't spent a dime on inventory, nothing. Nothing. So now what happens is that money, or simultaneously, what happens is, and because of the app, it's going to send that order off to your drop shipper. They're going to print it out and they're going to ship it off. That's because of technology. That's what changed for Cody. This is all recent. This is recent technology. So Cody, he's a young guy, and yet he was doing the schlepping model, schlepping along, carrying his t-shirts from one trade show to the next. Along comes this cool model, and he's like, wow, this is going to be a lot easier and a lot less risk involved. So the POD supplier is going to ship your product to your customer, Mommy Susie Q here, and then an email goes off with the tracking number, etc. But this is the big game changer right here. This is why I need your attention. There's no big cash outlay for products. So that's an Amazon warehouse, likely. I'm not sure, but you don't have your money tied up there. Your money gets to sit nicely in your bank account. All right, I want to cover that. So I'm going to stop the share there, Kurt, and let's look at the next question. And let's see if, we're going to keep an eye out for any other subsequent questions. Okay. I don't see any yet, but I don't even see Greg's comments. Sometimes they collapse. Kurt, let's go on to this one. Well, how much will I have to invest?
Well, we're running a super deal. You're going to invest in your training to shorten your learning curve by months, maybe years, and thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars. And we're not exaggerating. We have people come into our school from all over other places and say, I've invested so much more in my education and got so much less. We just know it's true. And we're appropriately proud of that. And we have a money back guarantee. So you will invest tonight, and then it's going away. With a $100 discount, $897. Right. Okay, that's it. Yep. That's it. That's your best. Beyond that, Shopify, then there's a cost monthly. I believe it's at $27 or $29 a month. Yeah. And really, the rest is up to you. There are other things that you can do. You can outsource to VAs. You can hire designers on, but there are free resources too. So pretty much that's it. You are investing in your training and getting all the shortcuts and all the secrets, plus Cody's secret sources, which makes this thing so valuable. And I mean that sincerely, the embroidering, the whole angle. Go listen to his interview with Ann last night and you get all those details. And so that's really it. There is no inventory investment. There just isn't. And that's the reason it's a question, I think, Ann, is because people just can't believe it.
Yeah. And another thing is people ask, how fast can I get results? Oh, I meant to mention this too. You can purchase through PayPal and have the option to have a payment plan with PayPal. So I want to make sure everyone is aware of that. On our order page, and I posted the link there, just click on the link. You can see the information. And then, in fact, I could probably just show that if I have that page open. I think I'm going to do that so they understand how to do the PayPal thing. So let me just get that open for folks right here. Slide that over. Oh, it goes right to the cart. That's right. We have it right to the cart. Let me just show everybody. Got to get that share thing going. Here we go. Okay, so this is the recording if you want to watch the full session. That's right here. You can make that full screen. So you want to make sure you put in your coupon code. And, oh, you know what, Kurt? I didn't post it on that
post. Okay, scroll down, Ann. It's on that page.
It's on this page?
Yep, scroll down. There you
go. How handy dandy is that? Yep. Thank you, Clark and Lisa. So you're just going to put in your coupon code here, apply. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then you can go to PayPal. Obviously, you had to have all this filled out. And then you click the orange button, and then you're going to open up your PayPal account. And when you go into your PayPal account, click the purple button. That's how that works. And it's a 3-part rock solid 90-day money back guarantee. Alrighty, so I want to talk about some other.
And while you're going to that, Greg asks expenses for website. The website store is Shopify. That is the expense that I already mentioned, Greg. So there is that monthly expense. Advertising is totally up to you. Okay. You don't even have to spend any money in advertising if you don't want to. In fact, we recommend that you do initiate with the free methodologies first. You find a good niche that you speak into, gain a following. I think of Kay Curtis that did that. She had like 1,000 followers in her niche, and then you start selling. And so, but the paid advertising, quite honestly, now that I said that, I like paid advertising. I've been doing PPC, they call it, since the Stone Age, and so there are ways to make that efficient. But that budget would be up to you, how much you want to spend a month, $100, $500. All that's really up to you.
Oh, here I gotta stop the. Okay, since the Stone Age, the Pleistocene era is when Kurt was doing paid advertising when there were pterodactyls and
such. Does anybody else remember Overture? Anybody here? Overture? Go to? Anybody as old as me started back then? I'm just giving them a hard time, man.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at some other questions that have rolled in. We talked about, how does POD work? How much will I have to invest? We talked about that. You know, what I really want to talk about that, Kurt, though, I think it ties in the accountability. And this other question is, can I do this?
Yeah, I almost mentioned that earlier when we talked about the investment. You need to be a savvy shopper. And so you're shopping, so many people are shopping they realize, hey, this POD really sounds good. Are we the only ones out there that sell a POD course? No, there's other courses out there. Are we the only one that we've heard of or know of that has the kind of level of support and ongoing camaraderie, mentorship, all of that from day one through whether it takes you 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years, we're going to walk at your pace and show you how to do it. And we have a team of people doing it with you, including our new superstar, Cody Neer, one of the top POD experts in the world, that has joined us. Because is Cody sharp? Absolutely. Is Cody a genius? Absolutely. Is he one of the top POD experts in the world? Absolutely. But even Cody knew he could deliver a better package by teaming up with Ann Segan, the e-commerce business school, and totally blow away any other competition out there. So yes, there is ongoing support to help you in whatever you are challenged with. Whether it's commitment, you got a boot camp. I'll kick you in the butt. If it's technology, we've got so many ways to help you walk through that. If it's creativity, we have resources to help. You can't say anything. This is my weakness, so I can't do it. That I can't answer. There. How's that? Ann?
That's a true statement. There is nothing that someone can come up with an excuse that we can't counter with what we offer you. What remains is for you to bring your A game, and I think that's the only thing that can be holding someone back is the lack of willingness to bring their A game. So I'm going to share a story. About that, Kurt. You cool with that?
I'm cool.
Okay, so I go way back to the Pleistocene era. From when I came online, it was 2004. It was May of 2004. I was coming online to get help for the business that I had at that time. I was doing network marketing. And I had what Napoleon Hill calls a burning desire. It's in his book.
Holy crap. Hold it. Are you saying we've been working together for 14 years?
Well, almost, except for your hiatus as a missionary in New Zealand.
Yeah, we were in contact through that period. Man, you're getting old, I guess, huh?
No, you're getting old. And I'm looking forward to February where I can really rub it in.
All right, sorry, I won't interrupt again, I promise.
Yeah, right. So anyways, the burning desire. I got to say, I kind of only wish it would have been this easy and this as thoroughly set up for me when I came online. But I wouldn't change it for the world. It's one of those things. It was meant to be, and all is good. Because you're my first mentor, and you knew, whoa, we got someone who knows how to go in and get the deal done without any kind of whip to the back and no extra motivation. She's just like, and I was. And there was a reason for that. And that was, I had committed to, I would climb Mount Everest if needed. I was going to get my husband home. End of story. And it's that thing about having make up your mind and locking in the mental, physical, spiritual forces that put in motion the future. So often people think the future just happens to them in this random way that they have no control over. And for me, I knew that I was going to actualize that. It was, one could say, as good as done. And the thing is, people can tell that. It's palpable when you meet someone with that kind of a mental makeup. And there's an author, Simon Sinek. It's called The Limbic Brain, where it's in the gut. And it's just this deep-seated emotional drive. I am going to get my husband home. And we owned a windshield business, replacement business at that time. And as it turned out, it was very fortuitous that I did get the ball in motion because a new law came out in the state of Minnesota that made it very difficult for us to advertise our business. And it essentially put out all the mom and pop. So, but I had the fortitude, the foresight to go, I'm going to go after something and lay down a foundation. I didn't think the what if was going to happen, but the what if did. And there it was. So here's what I want to say for everybody else, because I know that you dance with the demons in your head. I'm just going to call it that, of why something isn't going to work out for you. Cindy Marsh is proof. She's my age roughly. I know she is. So I had an interview with them because I know a lot of people who feel like, well, I'm older and I don't have technology as my friend. It's all about the wherewithal and the determination to reach your goal. 100% guaranteed that's all it is, that you're not going to let that hold you back. And furthermore, all the help and the support is here inside our community. So it's really about what is your goal? So what is Cindy doing? I'm going to use her as a case study here, Kurt. She's continuing to do local retail arbitrage. She got her store up in record time. Her husband was so impressed and inspired by her. He now wants to do a POD store. He's going to do it separate, Kurt. Now they're going to make it one store. She now has her husband on board because she was a leader in her family. She led in her family. How? By action. And now she's going into her 5th boot camp. So the can I do this? You can do it. The only thing that's stopping you is dancing with demons in your head to find a reason why you can't do it or when to bail out. That's what they do, Kurt. I see it. Oh, this is a great reason why I can bail out now. And they're almost looking for a reason to bail. It's because they don't have enough drive and ambition. Guaranteed. Hands down, that's the only difference. You look at Martha and you go, no way. She got 200,000 in sales. Why didn't I? I guarantee you with Martha, it is all 100% due to her mindset. Guaranteed. She doesn't have some special fairy dust sprinkled all over her. It's all about the mindset. I've seen Candida. It's always about the mindset. So what people should get intrigued about is, how can I develop a better mindset? Well, we teach it constantly. Just know what you really want to reach for. So Kurt, when I hear over and over, and Sharon has reported this to us, our business advisor, which by people can get on the phone, talk to Sharon or Wes. They say, I just want something that's my own.
Yep.
I want to have my own website. I don't want to have my own products. I want my own brand. And call it bragging rights, if you will. Cody has bucksof.com. He's got, what are they called? Like ambassadors all over the country. These loyal brand followers. Some of them do podcasts, broadcasting his brand. That's how big this can get, folks. Okay, Kurt, let's go to a couple more questions.
Candida says, I've made more money in my POD store today than on Amazon.
Whoa, Candida girl.
Yeah, she started with local retail arbitrage, built her POD store, and, now having that, that's sweet. Congratulations, Candida.
I wouldn't be beyond bringing Candida into the call if she's okay with it, but I don't want to pressure. I know she's got little ones to take care of too, but if that's offer is out, if you're comfortable, Candida, I don't want to put you on the spot. All I'd have to do is send you this Zoom link. And so let's talk about what's included in the course. Or what do you got, Kurt?
Well, I just want to piggyback on Can I Do It? when you came it to me online, found me online, you had that deep motivation, but it's not like you were all successful before you got to me. You had a great retail thing going, and so there was lots of question marks. So in a sense, it's still a step of faith. But what we don't do is just say, if you just keep doing this, you'll be successful. No, we're not about that. What we are saying, because maybe you've heard that song and dance before, what we are about is if you will keep pressing forward with your desire, with a willingness to check and adjust and learn and not be emotionally attached, there are things that stop you here. And whether it needs a little loving away or a swift kick away, we will challenge you with that. And we will let you know this is what needs to happen here. You need to do this, or you should do that, or here are your two options. And this one will take 2 weeks, this one will take 4 weeks. Maybe this one will cost a little bit more of time and energy or money. In other words, we're not saying just keep doing it and you'll be successful. That's stupid. But if you will adjust and learn and find and follow so many in the wake like Candida here tonight, you will make it.
There, I just sent the link to Candida. So she's going to be joining us very soon. And you can hear about Candida's story. She got her store set up in record time, but I got to watch for Candida showing up. How cool is that? Yeah, Kurt, what happened for me, that's a great point to be made. Is I had hit a wall in my business. It was offline network marketing. Oh, there's Candida. I'm going to upgrade Candida. Instead of me continuing on with that, I would just want to talk with Candida. Hey, Candida. Oh, unmute is in the lower, there you go. Hey, congratulations on your POD store. What happened today?
Oh, I've been working on just taking advantage of the holiday right now. Can you hear me?
Wait, not too good. How about you, Kurt?
Yeah, it's a little soft, Candida. If you want to lean into the mic a little bit, maybe that might help. I don't know.
Scream your head off. That's okay too. No.
No, I've been trying to take advantage of the holiday sales, and so I sent out my first OmniSend email yesterday.
Yay, Candida!
I've been working on what was it, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. I've been doing those kind of deals. And so today, I don't know what happened today, but I've had more sales today on my store than I've had in Amazon.
Nice.
Great.
Congratulations. So that's a perfect case in point is I remember being in a call with you and saying, I think it was with you, me, and Brian Cummings, and you said, yeah, my next thing I have to tackle is the OmniSend. And you did it.
I did.
Which was all 100% brand new to you, right? You've never done before.
Never done it before. Actually had to send it out twice because I forgot the code.
Oh, so you understand technical snafus, right? That's what we do with ours. Yeah.
So Candida, is it fun selling stuff that you're really interested in, the sleuth shop? Is it, the sleuthshop.com? Is it fun selling stuff that really interests you, that you're into?
It is fun. It's something that I pay attention to anyways. It's shows that I watch. It's podcasts that I listen to. It's just kind of part of my everyday life, so to speak. And so I get to turn that into products and creativity. Today, I actually had someone reach out to me. There's a show they like to watch, Snapped. And they said, hey, you don't have any Snapped products. Is there any way you can get one? I reached out to a designer and I had Snapped products up within an hour. And I had sales. And I just had another one come through and it was a Snapped product. So
I love that. And I know Cody had shared how with his hunting, and then people say, yeah, but do you have a thus and thus? I'll see what I can do. And he'd run off and he'd fulfill that order by just doing some background hustle. And voila, yeah, I got your product right here now.
that's right.
Awesome. That is so cool. So you're meeting your audience's demand in an organic fashion. Hey, do you have thus and thus? And you're able to service them that quickly within an hour. Essentially, a brand new product was brought to market.
Yes.
All right, and we promise frequently asked questions. Guys,
Okay,
we've got 4 hours here left for you to get this POD deal. Ann's here. I'm here. Candida's here. What is your question? Get your question answered. Don't want you to say tomorrow, I couldn't move forward because I didn't have this question answered. Ask Candida whatever you want. Be frank. She's totally transparent. She's got a beautiful attitude. But you know, I asked her for feedback on something recently, and boy, did I get it. You know, she said, "Well, yeah, anyway, I won't go there, but yeah, she'll be forthright with you. I promise. I've experienced it myself. We're here to help you make the best decision for you."
You know, Candida, I'd like to hear about how the community, it's twofold. We got the local retail arbitrage folks, which you have been awesome in that group page supporting people. In the POD community, what have you seen? You see new people like Cindy Marsh coming up the ranks. Are there people that like help out and communicate with each other? Is it kind of more, you're on your own over there?
No, we have the Facebook page. And so people can ask questions when they're working on their store. I asked a question earlier, and within maybe, 10, 15 minutes, I had an answer. I had someone who's wanting me to personalize a shirt, and I don't know how to personalize. I haven't done that yet. And so I reached out about that, and within 10, 15 minutes, I had an answer.
And you were able to move forward and take care of a personalized shirt.
Yes.
So that's the go-giving spirit rather than, I'm alone. And you don't want people to feel alone. Go ahead, Kurt. What you got?
Another thing she's going to be able to do, if she wants to, is access Cody's secret source and have embroidered also that the vast majority of other PODers won't have. So even in uniqueness and quality, we've got an edge with Cody.
Well, what you don't know is the company my husband works for recently got bought out.
Oh.
And I embroidered shirts for them with the new logo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, congrats. All right.
Well, this begs another question, Candida. Since you took time to invest in developing this skill set, you jumped on board. And if memory serves me correctly, it was either June or July. It was something about someone said, hey, you know how to do that? And then I don't know if it was they were asking to help with print on demand for them. But have you seen doors open? You just said about this new one with your husband's business, who we work for, just got bought out. Have you seen that business starts to come to you in more ways than you maybe would have ever thought might happen?
Yes. One, people have to know what you're doing, and I didn't really put it out there. My true crime friends knew what I was doing, but no one else really did. I'm a PTO president for my child's school. And so I got with the designer and I made all of the designs this year for the school.
Wow.
And so that leads me to, I'm going to be opening up my second store very soon. Because I want to do a more generalized type of store. And so that way I can be that person that they come to. Because I'm getting a lot of messages saying, hey, we're going to this event. Is there any way you could make this type of t-shirt for us? Or I had the family that was adopting their third child on National Adoption Day reach out to me, and I made all of their shirts for their family. And so I'm getting the requests for these type of shirts. And so I want to be able to fulfill that need. And so my plan is to create another store where I'm able to do that.
How cool is that? I mean, the marketplace is telling you, we want more, we want more. And you're like, okay, fine already. I'll set up another store so I can service even more people. Now, I don't know if you're aware, Candida, I'm not sure if you do, but that when you reach a certain level of profitability, people can entertain the thought. I'm sure you're not there right now because you're enjoying it so much, but people can sell their stores for a profit. It's crazy. So it's not just having the store to build an income, but it can be this investment akin to real estate that you're going to grow it to whatever you decide and get like a 20 times over return on the profit. So if it's 1K profit, this is what it is. You can get paid $20,000 by a buyer. I'm telling you what, that would motivate me something fierce to get, okay, when I hit 1K, I can make 20 grand.
Right.
That's insane. So this goes way beyond, obviously it's to meet the needs and bring income into your household, but you can also have it as a flip and sell business.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
I know. Everyone needs to do it. Everyone needs to do it.
It's so much fun, and the options that keep coming your way. So, all right, let's see if anything else rolled in.
Editorial comment on that, Anne. You need to come into our course. You need to be mentored by Cody and all the Candidas and on and that, because even what Anne described there, Cody's got connections to make that happen. If you think, well, I'll just figure this out on my own.
Nope,
you
not
won't.
that part.
You won't. There's parts of it that you will not figure out, and you will stumble and you will fail, and you'll end up back here, but not at this price. So
yeah, no, he has the secret source for his own print shop, which he opened up, started to meet the demand that he had from so many customers. Companies like, I got to do something about that. Just like you're already now opening up your second store because of the demand. Well, this is a secret source of this pool of investors. That's his baby. So we're really lucky that way. So, I mean, people should be putting two together. This is not just about, just making money. This is about building an investment that you can just rinse and repeat, keep doing. So it's very, very powerful. Any other questions, folks, while we have Candida here? And this ends tonight. Candida, have you been in the boot camp?
Yes, I took it last week or the week before.
mm-hmm.
Did that help move things along even faster? I mean, you're already a big, massive go-getter. There's no issue there.
It helps just refocus, and it helps stay focused. And the accountability is, everyone needs it. Even when, you systematically get things done, you still need it. It just helps with the mindset of it all.
Yeah. Well, I think about Martha. She came in when she was very new into Shop Your Way to Wealth. She went through the accountability boot camp. Here she is, just crushing it. 200,000. Man, she's a beast. What's she going to do on print on demand, which she has since moved into? But so go beast mode there too, I'm certain. But it is really awesome. Did we get others? Let's see if anything else rolled in for questions here. So make sure you post, because Candida is doing the deal. She's now opening up a second store due to the never-ending demand, it's just so irritating to have people just, hey, how about this? Can you do this? Wait a minute, can we have that design? I mean, you have people just coming at you left and right. How about you do t-shirts for us? Gosh darn, when the marketplace just keeps knocking at your door. It's the best of all worlds, isn't it?
It is.
All right, Kurt, we answered can POD work with Amazon? I didn't talk about that so much.
Pointing back to Cody gave a really good answer on that, and so did Brian in both the previous trainings. The answer is yes. In fact, by engaging Amazon for your free testing of designs, it's going to save you a lot of time knowing what the marketplace wants. And so even if it's just as a test mechanism, you definitely can and want to interface with Amazon at some point.
And then the arbitrage is just, it's cash flow. I mean, it's so predictable. You send it in, you get your cash flow, and that helps support you income-wise while you're building your POD store. Candida, do you have a feel from the folks that are in POD, how many are also doing retail arbitrage? Is it like 90%, or do you have any idea?
90% sounds about right. I mean, it seems like almost everyone in there is doing retail arbitrage as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So the two work in tandem. It helps support your efforts, and you want a strong Amazon account because that's where you can test designs. Brian is going to provide a training, which is a bonus within this course called Amazon Custom. And he is an expert at it. It's unique. It's like this little subset of Amazon. And so you're going to be able to have that training from Brian on how to get free traffic to test your designs. It's just absolutely brilliant. You're getting the best of both worlds, Amazon and print on demand. All righty. Well, folks, the link is there. It's printondemandprofitsystem.com/Cyber Monday. It's right in our post. Secure that before midnight tonight. Kurt, you've got boot camp tomorrow at 4 p.m. CT, right?
Yeah. And Michelle asked a question, do you need a niche, and do you help with that? the easy answer and quick answer is yes. You want a niche. If you're selling to everybody, you're selling to nobody. And do we help with that? Absolutely, from the very ground up. In fact, I'm going to tell a story, very short, but a close relative of mine calls me out of the blue. They really didn't understand what I did. Hey, I bought this thing and I put up a Shopify store. You know, I spent $500 and did this, and I said, well, show me what you got. I eased into it real nicely. Just, yeah. How can I put this without being ridiculous? It's not hard to put up a Shopify store, okay? And just throw stuff up there with apps. That's not difficult, especially for people that are used to technology. Marketing is difficult, isn't it, Candida? There's a learning curve. Yeah. And so I said, you're not going to sell a thing. Oh, they wanted then to take them from desktop. Oh, it's all mobile. We'll take and put this on mobile because everybody's buying to get another $1,500, $4,000. It's you know, I just want to find those people to smack them. You know, I do. I just get so mad at them. You know, you gotta have skills, and we teach you skills here. So Michelle, I'm sorry you got me riled up. Yes, you need a niche, and yes, we're going to help you with that. Not many people do. So there. Sorry, Ann. I think
he's making the point that you don't just throw up a store that sits empty somewhere out on planet Pluto and nobody comes to see it. There is an intelligent design. Candida has a very clear niche, very clear focus. All right, I'm going to share a story. So I have 3 sons and they have all worked in my business. A lot of people know my eldest son was my business partner for 10 years. Our middle son lives in China. He's provided training here at the E-commerce Business School. We've done trips to China. He's spoken at huge events as part of E-commerce Business School. And then there's my youngest son, David. And David, that's right. If you see his name, he runs our customer support. Well, he is the main customer care person there. David Sieg. David is not entrepreneurial, never has. Never. He's 28, by the way. He's my baby, the youngest. Well, that kind of changed. He's got at least, Candida, 2 POD stores. And it is really fun to see someone who didn't have a bone in his body for entrepreneurialism get inspired by this model. He did LRA with me and we did books, a lot of books. Kurt worked with David, but POD is different because this is his brand. He's proud of his brand. This is his store, you know, like, Mom, come look at my store. And it's really cool to see him evolve and following along with our members. He's like, Mom, did you see Kay? Mom, did you see Candida, how many shares she's getting? Mom, 243 shares with Candida's post. He's like, they're just crushing it. And Mom, they just started. I'm like, I know. And so it's really cool for him to be inspired by our members and now have this little side business through this print on demand. And it's really cool. This is the first time he's ever showed any inkling whatsoever of entrepreneurialism. So ladies and gentlemen, he works full time here. And he's doing that on the side. So it's definitely something you can do on the side because my son is proof positive and he has never, ever sold, done any of this stuff. So it's pretty impressive. And the elder brother works with him too, somewhat. But anyways, I just wanted to share that fun story. It's going through the family. I have to tell you, my son Robert in China, he didn't know about print on demand. Yeah. So he's a sourcing agent in China, but he had not heard about print on demand. So I had to fill him in on it. That he's like, oh, that's interesting. It's like, yeah, over here in the States, we are really moving fast. Anyways, it was fun to share that with him because I don't think they have that in China. Anyways, alrighty, folks. Well, we shared a lot of fun information. Feel free to post if you have any other questions. Kurt, anything else roll in there?
Nope. I think, well, hold it. Let me refresh one more time.
Okay.
I joined the link you mentioned. I'm not seeing that. Would you repost it? So, and if you want,
okay.
It's up above, Michelle, if you can see it. It's profit on demand system. I'm sorry, can't you read? Print on demand profitsystem.com /cyber-Monday if you want to pop that.
I tried to grab it, but I blew it. Hold on. I think Miss Lisa has joined and she's Mrs. Miracle. maybe she'll grab it, but I have it right here. Get it in there, folks. And then I did show on my screen. Okay, so Michelle, let's see, right here. Oh, boy. Sorry, I've hit into, I'm hearing your voice, Kurt, there on the recording. I kind of blubbed. I was trying to reply to Michelle. No, I keep opening it. Sorry, I'm not able to post the link.
I'll try.
I don't know why.
I'll try to get it in.
Okay. Oh, and Jade is here. So we have our own virtual assistant in the Philippines that works for EBS. Hi there, Jade. So the Filipinos are waking up. They're in the opposite timeline. So
do you like my flag, Jade?
The red, white, and blue is the Filipino flag.
Yeah, I'll move my camera a little bit, see if you can see it. Right there.
There it is. There it is, Jade. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, the link is in there. Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate that. So, Michelle, you should see in the comment. Once we're off, I'll post it right to you, but for some reason I can't. Oh, hello, Ann Sieg. Did you type that, Kurt? Who posted that?
I think that was Jade.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jade. All right. Down in the Philippines. It's fun. Alrighty. Thank you, Candida. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Congratulations on your sales and your new store because of the demand. You're just doing the deal. You're just servicing people, and the market says, thank you for servicing me. And then that builds your business. It's pretty natural.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty. Bye-bye, everybody. See you in boot camp tomorrow at 4 p.m. with Coach Kurt. You got to invest into a print-on-demand profit system, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye, everyone.